Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to me. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back, support my channel. I appreciate all of you so very much for clicking on my video today. I know that you don't have to do that, so it warms my heart that you do. Today I am doing a get ready with you using the palette that I pulled in the Palette Roulette series. I have done these before. I haven't done them in a long time. I just felt like a lot of people didn't really watch them, so I didn't want to bore everybody. I didn't want to turn them away or turn them off to my channel, so I quit doing them. I really do enjoy makeup playtime. It is my solace, my safe spot, my peace, I guess. So if you guys are interested in seeing more of these, please let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I would do them all the time, but I don't feel like people like them. They do take a long time to film. It takes me like twice as long to do my makeup when I'm filming it. It also takes a long time to edit them because you have to like speed things up, put music in, talk throughout. I don't know. It's just odd, but I also feel like I don't necessarily always have all the things in the world to talk about, and sometimes my get ready with me's go from chatty to more tutorial-esque, and I kind of explained a little bit in the video that I don't feel like I should be giving tutorials. I am not that good at what I do here. So thank you guys anyways for joining me, and if you want to see how I got this look, please stay tuned. Hello fam. I thought I would do a get ready with me this morning, and then I got half of my face done in foundation and realized it wasn't recording, so here I am. I think we're recording now. It takes a lot for me to do my makeup sitting down because I never do my makeup sitting down. I have a mirror over here that I stand at and do my makeup. It's a giant mirror. Currently I'm sitting with my little tiny mirror here. So we'll see how this goes. Sometimes I feel like when I sit, it's more of a mess. I just kind of want to do a get ready with me because I haven't done one in forever. I'm not necessarily going to be chatty throughout this. I might slip in some music here and there, but I wanted to check in. I wanted to say, hey, how is everybody? Hopefully everybody is good. Hopefully you and your families are good. I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on in the world because it's scary for a lot of people. And we're all here just trying to find some solace in it all, I feel like. I am using my go-to foundation combination are these two guys here. I have Becca Skin Love on top, and she is in the shade Shell. That is a little more dewier foundation. It is a weightless blur foundation infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. So it gives my skin like a nice like dewy effect almost. And then I also have this Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation by Too Faced, and this is in Warm Nude. I feel like they complement each other very well, and they create a pretty perfect shade for me. I will use the like Too Faced Comfort Matte on its own during the summertime. So I'm gonna finish trying to put these two things on. I think I got way too much on my little palette today. I usually do one pump of each, and for whatever reason I put 2 pumps of each onto the palette today. I realized I had done it as soon as I had and was just like, damn it. Since I don't plan on wearing a sweatshirt all day, I'm gonna make sure I get this down on my neck just a little bit. I still have quite a bit left, so I'm just gonna set that over there in case I screw up something. My go-to concealer these days is this guy right here. It is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I do have this in shade N-Light 1. It is almost gone. It makes me cry, but I have like, I don't know, 15 concealers, so I don't think I need any more right now. And I probably put on a lot more than people think I need. just let me live. I like to let it sit for a couple minutes. Maybe not a couple minutes. Just like, I don't know, 20 seconds. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and pretend like it's not on our face. All of our stores are closed down through at least the 1st of April. Well, we open back up on the 1st of April. At least that's what the direction is right now. I'm super, super grateful to work for the company I work for. I think that doing what's right is important, and they are definitely doing that. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder that is almost gone. It is currently in my project pan. You guys see, it's super hard to get out right now. So I'm going to take my little Wayne Goss brush and dig it in there as much as possible. This is a powder brush by Wayne Goss. It doesn't have a number, but I got it in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. I love it, and it is so, so soft. I just use it to disperse the powder under my eyes. So the biggest reason why I'm doing this is because I just wanted to have something go up this week. I had my Palette Roulette go up on Monday, but I haven't had a video go up since. I realized early Wednesday morning, well, I guess it wasn't early, but it was like noontime, I guess. I don't know. My life has been crazy busy these last few days, like trying to, make sure that the stores got closed properly and on time and whatnot. So I can't remember. My days are all jumbled together. But I realized Wednesday at some point in time that my video didn't go up. So then I was like, well, what happened to the video? And then I remembered I didn't do a video for Wednesday. I didn't edit one. So I was like, okay, oops. So I went in and tried to edit the video that was supposed to go up Wednesday. I figure I could put it up like Wednesday afternoon or something, and it was corrupted. That was a bummer because I didn't have anything else to go. Both of the videos, both my Wednesday and my Friday video, were corrupted. Like I said, that was a bummer because I didn't have anything else to go up. So I'm doing this today. Today is Friday. Feels kind of surreal. I don't have any emails. I don't have anything on my calendar. It feels kind of weird. But here we are. I am doing this video so that y'all get some kind of content from me this week. I feel like it's kind of super bright in here. And if I'm honest, like the only lights I have on are these ones. Maybe I'll turn these ones off. Does that make a difference? Does that help? I think it helps a little bit. I just sit in this fishbowl room and it's actually kind of nice outside. It's actually really sunny. So usually I do my base makeup first. Sometimes that has bit me in the butt, but that is, I guess, why I'm glad I have a little bit of that left over. But sometimes also if it bites me in the butt, I will just go in with some more concealer, put some more concealer on some of the areas. This week though, we are using the little Natasha Denona Mini Sunset palette, and I thought I would do a get ready with me using these on my face, and I'm gonna grab my brushes. I am first gonna go in with this dark brown here, and I'm actually gonna just use a pencil brush and I'm gonna just pat that into the crease. I always tell all my friends do a lot of like get it ready with me's, and I don't do a lot of get ready with me's. Number one, because I don't know that like my application of makeup is something anybody else needs to learn. I don't think that mine is fantastic, honestly. I always love watching other people apply their makeup because you get to see things like how they hold the brush or, something like that. So I kind of feel like you guys aren't seeing what I need you to see. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. Maybe that'll help. All right, that's kind of as close as it gets. So anyways, what I was saying is I don't feel like people should copy what I do for makeup application. I'm not necessarily a makeup artist. I'm not necessarily the best at this. So I feel like if I am out here like promoting myself through tutorials, that I think I am the end all speak all and people should be doing what I do, and that's not what I am out here for. But I need to get over that, I guess, because that's not really what I'm doing. That's kind of why I stopped doing get ready with me, is because I felt like people we're utilizing them as like a tutorial, and I definitely don't think that they should be using them as a tutorial. How's everybody doing? How's it going? I hope that everybody is well. I'm going to put this on and then I will come back and chat a little bit more. Alright, so next I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush that has a little bit of like tacky to it. Like this is a Morphe brush, and these Morphe brushes that come in sets are really poor quality, honestly. But what I like about them is there's nothing on my brush, and I can blend out the color on my eye really well because it's got a little bit of scratchiness to it. It grabs. Okay, now that I've got a little bit of the blend done, I am actually going to grab this lighter color on a Morphe brush that came in the same set as that fluffy one. It doesn't have a number, but I find that this blends really well. It's super stiff and dense. I'm just going to kind of place that on top of that brown initially, and then flip my brush over and blend it out. It's gonna be a long few weeks because I can see some little eyebrow hairs that I need to pluck out, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. Normally, I would say to myself, Donna, don't touch him. Go get him done. You can't. Alright, so I told you guys that I was going to utilize these shadows also to help me out with this palette. So I am going to take a little bit of this top shade up here. I'm going to lay that right in what I call mud dug crease and then into the outer V. I'm going to use the same brush that I used with that brown tone that went into the crease, and I'm just going to pat it in. Also for me, I have slightly hooded eyes, so I always like hold a mirror out here and look in the mirror with my eyes wide open to make sure I can still see some of the color that I just placed on my eye, because if I can't, then what's the point? Then I am gonna take that color, or that brush that I used to blend the first color, and I'm just going to use it to blend out that maroon shade. This side always looks so much worse than the other. I don't really get it. A friend of mine and another YouTube creator that I know, were talking about that one day in her comment section. Like, I just don't get it. Why one eye looks better. I mean, my eyes are two different shapes, so that is whatever, but this eye, obviously that color is a lot higher up than this one, so I'm just gonna match my good eye to my bad one because that seems easier. The match, we're gonna say that they match. I feel like they don't match, but I'm gonna say that they match. Okay. Next I'm gonna go into this shade. I've had some problems with this shade. I really want it to kind of match this like darker like burgundy color, and it has on my eyes appeared more red. So do you guys feel like that's more red? Alright, I'm gonna go back in with this burgundy color a little bit just to deepen that up and kind of mix the two, make it look like one. Now I'm gonna wet it. I'm gonna take a different brush and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This one is a little bit too light, honestly. I feel like I kind of want this eye look to be like pink and like orange, like fire almost. The camera stopped. I'm not sure where, so. Okay, I'm gonna take this, the first blender dude I got, and I am gonna blend. And I'm gonna take this brown one and I am gonna pop that back in there. I feel like it's lost. Like we lost the orange brown, but that's okay. I can put it on my lower lash line and it'll bring it back in. Have to do some cleanup here. I kind of dig that eye look. I kind of dig it a lot. I don't know that you guys saw anything that I just did. Did you see anything that I just did? I'm gonna fix this down here. We're gonna see if we can't like just wash it away. Okay. So we did have a little bit of fallout, not a lot of fallout. Like I'm pretty pleased with the fallout amount from this palette, honestly. I am though, because it seems like I washed, not washed, but wiped away a little bit of my like base. I am gonna go in. There's no more product on this, but I do want to just kind of pat it out. All right, so because we kind of lost a lot of that orange brown on the bottom, I am going to use this eyeliner. It is Marc Jacobs Highliners. It's red. I am going to use that under my eye. You guys see it, I use that on the waterline. And then I am gonna go back into this like orange toned brown right here with just a small pencil brush again. And I am just going to use that to like buff out that red. Okay, so that puts that color back in, but then I'm gonna go in with a like fluffier brush, and I'm gonna get that color on the one side of my brush and flip it around and buff it into the bottom of that lash line so that the color is on top and not really hitting the bottom of, like I don't want color clear down on my little saggy under eyes. So I flip it around and put the color on top. And bring it to connect to each other. Yeah. And then I will wipe off the brush, get as much of that color as I can off of there. And then I use this tone right here, get it back on that brush, and just kind of diffuse this down here a little bit. Okay, I'm really hoping that most of that was on camera. I will do the rest of my face also really quickly with you guys, except for eyeliner and mascara, because I can't do that on camera. But I'm using my Franken contour. So what are your guys' plans over the next couple weeks while we're all just kind of like quarantined? I still have to work, so, and that's fine with me because I don't know what I would do if I did not have to work. That would be awful. But my kids are out of school at least through the next 6 weeks, so I don't know what that's going to look like after I actually physically go back to work. But we will see. We will see. My JD, my life partner, my man, needs surgery, and he finally got it approved through his insurance, so he can get surgery, but we're not sure when that'll be. So, but the approval through his insurance expires in like June, so it's gonna have to be sometime soon, shortly, because he needs it. I don't know if I told you guys, but he has a really bad back. And a few weeks ago while I was out of town, I think I maybe told you, this all sounds familiar coming out of my mouth. A few weeks ago, he collapsed and my kids couldn't get him back up. So they ended up calling the hospital, and the ambulance came and got him. That stemmed them looking at surgery for him, so, which is fine, he needs surgery, but that's what stemmed it all. I'm gonna go into this blush here. It is called Winter Rose. It is by Ofra. It is one that I am currently trying to at least see pan on in my project pan. It's not working out so hot, I have to be honest. Blushes are hard, but I think that this has got a really great tone for what I've got going on today. That's all done. I'm gonna go into, I think I'm gonna go into this, which is actually an eyeshadow by ColourPop called Ringer, but I use it sometimes as a highlight. I think it's really kind of pretty, and I love when your items can be like multi-purpose. So I'm gonna go in with that as my highlight. Do you guys see that? That is awesome. It's such a pretty highlight. Okay, what I'm going to do really quickly before I highlight my brow bone is use the ABH Clear Brow Gel. This is really, you guys, all I ever use on my brows is some kind of brow gel. Sometimes I will use a pencil, like if I want to give them a little more, you know, direction in their stray ways, but most of the time it is just this. Or goof proof. I like goof proof. I know I've been asked to do a brow tutorial, but like, for reals, I am not a good person to ask for a brow tutorial because I don't do anything. Like, I have fairly good brows, and that's Like, maybe, you know, some people would probably want better brows than me. I wish my tail was a little bit longer, and when I do use a pencil on my brows, that is what I do. I elongate the tail, but for the most part, like, I like my brows, so there's that. I'm going to take this little brush here, and I'm going to dip into that same color by ColourPop that I use on my highlight here, and I'm actually going to just slide it into the brow bone there. I don't always match my brow bone with the highlight that I have, and oh dear God, I just got so much right there. Okay, that's okay. We'll take this and we'll just kind of blend them together, create less harsh lines. There we go. Now this one was the problem child. You know what's weird about this eye too? Is I feel like there's less room. I feel like there's less room between my brow bone and my crease on the eye that I always have problems with, but I don't know, I kind of dig this eye look. I think it came out really well. I am going to go off camera really quick. I'm going to do my mascara, eyeliner. We'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the final look. I don't know, I don't think it turned out too bad. What do you guys think? Everyday kind of sunsetty look. I don't know. I don't think it's like ultra glamorous, but I don't think it's all that bad either. So let me tell you what I use. So the eyeliner that is on top, my liquid eyeliner is this. It is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. This is in Ultra Black, and it is the non-waterproof version, I do believe. I don't know. It's a really nice eyeliner. I would say it's not my favorite. My favorite is the IT Cosmetics Superhero eyeliner. I'm just trying to go through my stuff. The mascara I have on today is a combination of a Laura Geller Glam Lash Boss Major Length Volume Curl Mascara, which it does none of those things. But the wand is really scary. Let me show you really quick. This wand is absolutely insane. It's like super like pokey on one side and like flat on the other. It's weird. It does none of the things that it says it's going to do, so I topped that with Caution Mascara by Hourglass, which I really actually kind of love. My lipstick is a Franken combo, actually. There's 3 different lipsticks I put with it. It wasn't as burgundy as I want, and then not as brown as I wanted, and now it's just like this nude color of something. I'm not even sure. But that is all I did to my face when I went off When I went off camera. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little like get ready with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave me comments down in the comment section so that I know to do more of them. I used to do them all the time, but I kind of stopped doing them because I feel like people don't really like them or didn't like watching them, so I just quit doing them. But if you guys like them, I can continue to do them, especially during, you know, over the next couple weeks. I am still working, but I am working from home. There's a lot that I am, you know, a lot of trainings that I'm going to via the internet and my work computer and like conference calls and whatnot, but I do have an awful lot of time to get those things done, and I have some extra time to film, I guess. I appreciate every single one of you for coming today and clicking on my video. I know that you don't have to, so it warms my heart that you do. I hope that you'll want to stick around, be a part of my crazy midlife crisis here, and part of my YouTube fam. I do have an incredible YouTube family here. I thank you guys all so much. Don't forget to hit that like button down there. Lets YouTube know that this video is awesome-ish. Also, I hope that you would want to subscribe before you go. If you do, please hit that notification bell. I typically do upload content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then every other Sunday as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and until next time, bye guys. We gotta get that double chin. Is a weightless blur foundation infused with glow nectar and brightening